Good morning, everybody. It's Karen Anna here from the Active IQ marketing team, and we are joined by another 2020 finalist for this year's AoC fitness training competition. And today we are joined by the lovely Ruth Gordon. And of course, Ruth, hello, good morning. How are you?
Hello, morning. Good, thank you.
And do you join us from the beautiful city of Glasgow?
I'm actually at home in the Isle of Skye at the moment.
Oh, I was going to say that's even better, isn't it? But I mean, Scotland is just a beautiful, beautiful part of the country.
It is lovely. It's a nice part of the world.
Oh, Isle of Skye. That's somewhere I've always wanted to go. I'm very, very jealous. So Ruth, tell us a little bit about yourself. So obviously you're studying at the City of Glasgow. Can you tell us what you're currently studying, and obviously where you've come through so far?
Yeah, so I've just finished my 2-year HND at the City of Glasgow College in fitness, health and exercise. So I just finished that in the summer. I'm now going on to year 3 at university to study sports science. So I'll be starting that in the next week, which is super exciting. Since finishing college, I've actually moved back home to the Isle of Skye. I've set up my own little personal training business, which has been going really, really well. It's kept me busy, which has been great. And I've been really loving that. So that's what I'm up to so far.
Wow, fantastic. So tell us a little bit about, obviously you just said about you've set up your own business, and of course we always give the finalists at this moment a little bit of a time for promotion type of thing. So what's your business called and where can people find you?
So at the moment it's only just set up on Instagram. It's called Misfit G Personal Training. And I offer at the moment, I have an online monthly subscription program which offers live workouts 7 days a week. It's £10 per month, and I currently have 78 members, so it's really taken off for me, which is good. And I also offer personal training as well, which again has kept me super busy, based in Skye Gym, which is brilliant.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, and are you doing all that remotely, or are you able to get into the gym or outdoors?
Yeah, so I started off the kind of end of July. I started doing it outside, just had little bits of equipment that I had myself. And that worked really, really well. I have opened up in the gym also. However, most of my clients that started off outside have wanted to maintain that, which is really, really great to see. So most of my sessions are still outside, kind of just done by myself with my own equipment. But I do have a couple in the gym as well, which is good.
Oh, fantastic. Well done you. Congratulations, of course, on being a finalist. And of course, starting your own business, which isn't easy at any time, let alone obviously with COVID and lockdown and everything. So that's amazing news for you. So well done you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sounds like you've been very busy.
Very busy.
Just finished your HND. So is personal training something you've always wanted to do? How did you start out in the fitness industry?
Well, I used to be a competitive swimmer. I used to swim for Scotland. I had a swimming scholarship for 4 years down in England. I was in Plymouth for 2 years and Ellesmere College for 2 years. And yes, sport's always been quite a big part of my life. When I finished swimming, I was about 18 years old. I took a year out, still was involved in sport, took a year out to kind of gather my thoughts, but I always knew it was going to be something to do with sport that I would like to do. So looked at different courses, decided to go to the college, to City of Glasgow College to study sport, and from then on I've definitely not regretted any decision I made. I've absolutely loved every moment. I love everything to do with fitness. People say I'm obsessed. I probably am slightly obsessed, but I totally love it. Getting to do something I love every day is brilliant. And I do look forward to kind of furthering that in uni as well.
Great. So with the swimming, did you ever compete with the swimming?
Yeah, so I did. We competed quite a lot. I was in the Scottish youth squad, so not quite the top kind of that, but I was in the youth squads, which was a big achievement for me. And then it kind of got to the stage where I kind of had to decide whether it was swimming or education that I wanted to do. So I kind of took a bit of both and decided fitness was for me. So
brilliant.
That's absolutely amazing. So tell us a little bit, obviously, about your next course and where you're studying that. Are you studying that in Glasgow as well, at university?
Yeah, so I'm going to be going to University West Scotland. Well, doing it from home at the moment, but University West Scotland, starting year 3 of sport and exercise science. So that's the next stage.
Oh, well, and so when do you start that, Ruth? Is it quite soon?
Yeah, well, we've actually got our induction today, and then we start properly a week yesterday, so next Monday.
Wow. So you're going to have all your new studies to start, and obviously all the bits for the fitness training competition you've got to do as well. That sounds a lot of work.
busy person, but I'm definitely most productive when I'm busy, so it's not a bad thing.
And your own business on top of that as well. Do you have any free time for yourself?
Saturday and Sunday. I do take some time Saturday and Sunday for myself, so it's quite
brilliant.
good.
And do you join any walking or hiking in that beautiful country of yours up there?
Yes, I have. That's weekends. I say weekends off. It's weekends I go walking and hiking and all things outdoors, but it's all good.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. So, of course, you know, you've already set your own business. So I was obviously going to go on to the next question, which is like sort of, you know, what's your dream goal really, Ruth? But, you know, is that like sort of growing your business, or do you want to take it any specific direction? You know, what is it?
So my favourite kind of training is kind of functional type training, and here in the Isle of Skye we've got one gym currently, but that's it. It's a busy wee gym, but it is only a little gym, so I would quite like to maybe in the years to come do something myself, kind of veering towards functional fitness. I love classes, that kind of thing, so possibly something kind of like that, possibly have my own little gym, but definitely to grow my own business in Skye is definitely a goal of mine.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. And I mean, like you think about, I mean, like, because the Isle of Skye isn't a small place, is it? I mean, it's quite big, but to have what one gym, I mean, that's you know, unusual, isn't it? You know, really
yeah, definitely. I think here in Skye, kind of the whole sport and fitness world is kind of quite, being in Glasgow for 2 years, it's made me realise how far behind we are. So I'd quite like to bring some of the more possibly modern kind of ways of fitness, functional training, HIIT training, all that kind of thing to Skye. I think it's something people would enjoy, so that's the plan anyway. Oh,
that's mate. I mean, that's inspirational. That is. I mean, obviously to hear your thoughts on that. I mean, that sounds really, really good, and I have no doubt, Ruth, that you're going to drive that forward in the Isle of Skye. I mean, how exciting!
It's very, very exciting. Lots to look forward to.
What do your tutors obviously think about you obviously reaching the final?
Pardon?
What do your tutors at the City of Glasgow think about you reaching the final?
Yeah, so they're all absolutely delighted. I think it's good to have come this far. I kind of, at the beginning when I entered the competition, it was just to kind of grow myself to see how far I could get, but didn't ever dream of making it this far. So I think it's really, really good for myself and really good for the college as well, to show that kind of their level of teaching and their level of expertise has taken us this far, which is really, really great to see.
Yeah. And did you hear about the fitness competition last year? I mean, and did you hear about that, or did you hear it through your tutors? You know, what inspired you to take part in that?
Well, one of my tutors had gone away to it last year with previous students, so we kind of, when it was going on last year, we were hearing quite a lot about it and thinking, oh, this is us next year, we could do that. And definitely as the year went on, as I kind of was hearing more about it, it was definitely something that I wanted to put myself forward for. So yeah, I heard about it quite a bit on the lead up to it, and then it was, as soon as I heard that you could, you know, that we had the chance to do it, it was like, it wasn't even an option, it was definitely something I wanted to do.
Oh, so you would have heard about the lovely Andrew who took bronze last year for the City of Glasgow, I'm sure?
Yes, I hadn't actually met Andrew, but I had heard a lot about him and seen little clips that he had done and things like that, so it's good to see someone from your own institute getting that far. Sure.
Yeah, you know, and he was a lovely chap. So City of Glasgow this year then, are you taking the gold this year?
I would love, that's an absolute dream. Kind of as I've got further through the stages, I've just kind of thought to myself, wow, I've got this far, just going to try and put everything into it and just really showcase what we do every day and try my best to bring that gold back to Glasgow.
Yeah. And of course, when I was interviewing Andrew last year, I did ask him, I said, can you do the Highland Fling? And he was like, no, but can you, out of interest?
No, I used to do dancing when I was little, but then swimming kind of took its toll and took over everything, so not quite, but
not quite.
Give it a good go, I'm sure.
Bless you.
Very good. Can you tell us about your journey so far in the competition, like what you've had to do to get to this finalist stage?
Yeah, so I think compared to previous years, it's probably quite a lot different in that obviously nothing has been in person so far, everything's been online. So I think that's taken probably quite a lot of getting used to and a lot of adaptation throughout the course of the competition. So I first of all started off with a little promotional type video. I just did that at my house here with some home equipment. Outside, did a wee session myself, recorded that and sent that in. That's what initially got me through to the next round. And then following on from that, it was a live workout session on Zoom with one of my clients. So again, something very, very different, but at the moment in this pandemic, it was something that I think our adaptation skills probably showed quite a lot as well. So that was the next stage. And then going on to this last stage, again, it's some more promotional videos, which are hard in itself, but something quite good skill to adapt to. And promotional videos, workouts, learning to kind of promote yourself and your business as well.
Great. So you were saying, that you were really pleased with yourself getting through this far, which is obviously an amazing achievement. How can you tell us your reaction when you got the great news that you had got through to the finals and how you celebrated?
To be honest, I got an email through and I saw it and I thought, oh, no way am I through into the, because I know there was kind of a lot of debates whether the finals would go ahead and everything like that. So I kind of, to be honest, I'd put it to the back of my mind. But it was a day where I had loads of clients, so I was telling them all, and it was just I kind of shared my good news with them, to be honest, which was really, really nice because they're the ones that have supported me and that have helped me kind of grow myself from the beginning. So it was really, really nice to share that initial news with them.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah,
that's right. And you should be super proud. I'm sure all of your clients and your friends and family and your tutors are all super proud of you to get this far, because obviously we've spoken to a lot of finalists now, but it's a tough competition. It's and obviously we had the pleasure of seeing it last year and a couple of years before that. But it's tough. What they get you to do, the judges, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
they want a lot from you.
Challenge.
It's a challenge. It is a challenge, bless you. So, of course, 2020 has obviously been a strange year for us all. It's probably the easiest way to say it. If someone was sitting at home right now with, not sure about how to get started with fitness, or they feel that they're maybe like in the best place for them, like physically or their mental well-being, what sort of advice could you give them, Ruth, to sort of like maybe get started on that journey to improve their fitness and well-being?
I think the first kind of stage is almost just believing in yourself. I have a lot of clients that start from the very, very bottom, and the kind of things they'll say is like, I can't believe I've actually come. I think coming is the hard part. But I do try and promote that, I'm not a scary person. I'm there to help. And I think a lot of people kind of crossing that first initial barrier is the hard part. But once they've done that, they get into it and really start to enjoy it and see themselves improving. So definitely, if I was to give one word of advice, is just to go for it. Just, get the courage, go out, get some walking done, kind of get that kind of side of your fitness up first. That's what I would always encourage people to do. And then slowly build on that and add some workouts, add some kind of gym-based work, and just kind of go from there.
Oh, I think that's fantastic advice. And you don't look scary to me.
I don't know. I'm sure my clients would say otherwise.
Bless you. I'm sure they don't think you're scary, do they?
Some of them, I think. Some of them, as I get to know them a lot more, I probably do shout at them, but they're quite grateful in the end.
So, I mean, so you shout them to give a little bit of a mojo, a bit of a boost.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Lower squats, run faster.
Yeah. See, I don't see that as mean. I just see that as a really good enthusiasm. So that's you're not mean. You're not mean. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't hear
that because she gets me to work out with her.
I'm pretty sure I'm a lot meaner to Anna than you are to your clients. So of course the great news is that the fitness training competition is online this year. I mean, of course we're gutted that we're not with you at the NEC, of course, that would have been obviously the year before. But can you obviously tell us, what's next for you now? What preparation have you got to do for the last week of the finals, which is coming very soon, October?
Yeah, so I'm currently working on my 12-week training plan. It's been really good because I have been doing these for clients kind of so far, so it's kind of something that's coming quite naturally, thankfully. So I'm kind of working through that at the moment. I've got two of my clients, so I did a one-to-one session for my last round, so I now have a I have 2 clients to work with for the live session. So I'm kind of working with them, kind of going through things just so that I'm prepared for the final. So kind of mimicking what I will be doing in the final, because it is quite different working on Zoom. Although I do my online classes in the morning, it's just through a live Instagram, so the Zoom is quite different, and also getting my clients used to it as well, because I haven't been working through Zoom with them. So just kind of getting little practices in like that, and just thinking of more creative workouts, I think, so that I have something different to offer.
Fantastic. Is there anything you're most looking forward to in the final?
I'm quite looking forward to the Zoom, actually. I love taking sessions, and I think it'll be good to kind of be able to showcase maybe my strengths through that. So that's probably what I'm most looking forward to.
Oh, and of course, there's a couple of you that have got through for finalists from the City of Glasgow. So have you actually met the other finalists at all? Or
Yeah, Martin he was in my class in college, so I know Martin really well. So it'll be a tough competition between the 2 of us. I know the rivalry will be, friendly rivalry of course, will be high. So it's good to have somebody that you know as well to kind of push you along, and we've been working alongside each other for 2 years now, so we know what each other are capable of, and I think that's given us quite a boost as well, which is good.
Fantastic. Oh, so are you sort of like helping each other out, or are you sort of like trying to keep a little bit of a distance now as you approach the finals?
Yeah, so we have kind of been helping each other out as we go, kind of not giving too much away, but giving each other help here and there, which is good.
Oh, bless you. And have you heard about any of the other finalists? How are you feeling now about sort of the competitiveness about the competition?
Yeah, so I've not actually heard. I don't know any of the other finalists and haven't heard anything of them or from them. So I think it's kind of quite unknown, which is possibly quite good. It's keeping me a lot more calm, I think. So yeah, it's probably quite a good thing.
Yeah, I guess it's difficult, that situation, isn't it? Because you sort of go, is it better for me to sort of see what I'm up against, or actually is it better to actually not know?
Yeah, I quite like not knowing, and then that way I can focus on myself and do the best I can, and hope for the best.
Yeah, I can understand that. I think that's very wise. And of course, I mean, it'd be very unfair for us to not give you a top tip from the judges. So of course, we spoke to the judges the other day, and we haven't released that video yet. We will do soon. But obviously, passing on from them, they said make sure you read your criteria. Always read your criteria inside and out, and look out for the stars. Apparently, look out for those stars in your criteria. That is a really good top tip that they've obviously asked us to pass on to you. So I'm sure hopefully that will help.
Perfect. I'll be looking out for those stars.
Look out for the stars. That's it. I'm making sure we're telling everyone now, look out for the stars. Bless you. Oh, it's been absolutely lovely talking to you, Ruth. I'm really so happy for you to be a finalist this year, and really excited to obviously to see what's to come for you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, bless you. Well, all the best. Of course, you haven't got rid of us just yet, so we'll be obviously talking to you in the week of the finals, just catching up with you, seeing how you get on. And I mean, is it fair to have a little bit of a challenge? Like, could you teach Anna and I a little bit of the Highland Fling at home? I mean, how does that sound?
Oh, I could definitely give it a go.
Yeah. I think we're up for that. Anna, what do you think?
I think I've got one up on you, because I actually did Scottish dancing as a child.
I think maybe.
Okay. Off you go, Anna.
Well,
I'll definitely need to brush up on my skills.
Okay. No, I'm up for that, Anna. I'm up for the challenge. Well, that's fine. I'll get some private lessons with Ruth.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Ruth. So before you vanish and obviously get back to all the work you've got to do, can you just obviously give us another shout out to where people can find you about your your PT business?
Yeah, so my PT business is Misfit G, and you can find that on Instagram at the moment. I'm hoping to expand other than Instagram soon, but Misfit G on Instagram. If you can give a follow, and that'd be brilliant.
Fantastic. No, we will certainly do that, and we'll definitely make sure that we're following you, and of course make sure you tag Active IQ, and we'll keep you posted. Ruth, you're an absolute angel. We'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.